Dobry wieczór, warcabowa Polsko. Good evening, the drafts Poland. Good evening, the drafts world. We are here and the match is still on. The second day of the friendly duel between Poland and Netherlands. Yesterday we had quite interesting games and quite interesting tough fights, which resulted in a draw 20-20 after two draw runs, 10-10. And today there is with me an amazing guest from the Netherlands, of course, the Grandmaster International Wouter Sipma. Hello Wouter, it's a really big pleasure once again to host you here on my channel.
Hi Damian, thank you. Also a pleasure to be here and always fun to do a bit of commenting on drafts.
Yeah, sure it is. Did you see yesterday games? Maybe?
Yes, I quickly watched some of the games and indeed it was very, very close, right? Mm-hmm. 2 times 10-10, so yeah, everything can happen.
And I think that some fireworks can be shot today because we have nice duels on the first boards of the match especially, and we can talk before we start because we start the games in 7 minutes. Hello everyone, hello all the viewers, everyone on the chat. Cześć Martyna, Marcin Wierzbowiec, siemaneczko. Dawajcie znać, kto dzisiaj z nami jest, kto ogląda. Tradycyjnie będę trochę przerzucał, trochę tłumaczył. Siemaneczko fan, klapeczek Kasi. Now we are looking at the pairings of the third and fourth round, but with the changed colors at 8 p.m. And what pairs do we have? Cichocki, Harmsma, Sadowska, Wejstra, Wieczorek, Boksum, Bańkowska, Gabert, Louise, Gazda, Krojszmulder, still have troubles with pronouncing it, Bańkowski, Hageman, Stańczuk, Gabert, Kortas, Scholtens, Łukomska, Czumaczenko, Pisarska, Bincarowska. Many interesting games. Do you look for some special duels, some special fights and boards that will be really interesting in your opinion?
Well, of course, the top boards will probably provide maybe the best battles. Mm-hmm. But for example, Katarzyna Stańczuk with Marie Hubbard is a nice fight between two girls. Mm-hmm. And also Marta Bankowska against Louisa Hubbard. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of maybe a match within a match to see. And also the last board, right? Last two boards, also two battles between girls.
Yeah, those girls can be the decisive ones. And what is interesting, yesterday Poland won on the first board because Sebastian Wieczorek defeated Michiel Wejstra 3-1, and now I guess that Simon will be trying to take a revenge on Karol Cichocki. Unfortunately, you couldn't play in Julinek during the World Championship Blitz and Rapid, but Karol noticed the best Polish results ever in the Rapid games, and we are playing Rapid today because he was 10th in the World Championship. And now I guess
10 złotych.
Louis Gaming,
zapowiada się wieczór z warcabami, uśmiechnięta buźka, kawa zrobiona i można oglądać.
Thank you very much, Louis Gaming. Dziękuję Ci bardzo, Louis Gaming, za donajcika. And I think that this first table can be really, really interesting and maybe with the biggest interest from our side will be watching it. What is really nice in difference than from yesterday, we will be able to analyze the games live and to move the pieces because we'll have the possibility of using the private study prepared by Lead Drafts and Rub Step. And from this place, a huge, enormous thank you to all Lead Drafts team and to you, Mr. Rupstep, especially for preparing this. I really appreciate, and it will be so much easier to show you, my dear viewers and guests.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really nice functionality of Lead Drafts, this kind of live studies. And by the way, I wanted to notice about the first board. You talked a little bit.
Yeah.
And today is also Simon's birthday.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
17. So congratulations to Simon, and let's hope he can give himself a gift. We'll see if Karol is willing to give him a present.
Yeah, if maybe after all we can connect to him and sing the happy birthday or something like that. Yeah, but happy birthday to Simon, of course, on his birthday day, and good luck in the games. I hope that he didn't start to celebrate yet, and will play good drafts level.
We'll see.
Yeah, Wouter, how are you doing, by the way? Because it's been a while that from the moment that we last time streamed together. What is your preparation? What are your next plans for the tournaments during this year? How are you doing in this drafts world?
Yeah, I'm good. Very busy. The Dutch team competition has just finished, so that gives a little bit of quiet time when it comes to competitions. But already in the first week of May, there is the World Championship teams where I will be going as a player of the Dutch team.
Oh, great. So, and who will be your companions in the team? Because Poland will be also playing.
Yeah, together with Jan Groenendijk, Martijn van IJsenoord, and Jitse Slump.
Quite a tough team to beat.
I hope so.
But yes. I think that our team, where Łukasz Kosobucki, Karol Dudkiewicz, and Mariusz Lęzak play, will give you some resistance and will not be the ones to beat. Fingers crossed for them.
It's never. It's hard to predict these matches, especially if it's 3 against 3.
Yeah.
I played surprises.
Yeah, I played in Poland's team during the European Championship weekend tournament. It was really interesting one, and honestly, everyone could win against everyone. Even Jan played a draw against the Czech Republic guy, yeah? And I think that was the best individual result ever for the Czech Republic, because they celebrated that really well.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be going from one to other game. This is only the rapid, so we will miss all the action, but we can do our best in going from game to game. The games shall start in 1 minute, then Rupstep has to add the games manually, so we will start to watch the games and comment the games a few minutes, maybe 1 or 2 minutes after the start. Now let me say a word in Polish about the donation fund that we are collecting money for the Ukrainian players and trainers to give them possibility to participate in the common trainings and also in the tournaments. So I will just say a word about that. Jeszcze raz witam Was wszystkich bardzo serdecznie, zaznaczajcie swoją obecność. Powodzenia polska drużyno, tutaj widzę na czacie naszym przygotowawczym. Bogdan zagrzewa wszystkich do walki, bardzo fajnie, niech Polacy walczą tutaj jak najlepszy wynik. Siemanko Mateusz, Lewandowski, Luis, jeszcze raz Ci bardzo dziękuję za donajcika. Fan klapeczek Kasi, za każdy punkt Kasi wleci 30 zł na biurkę. Rewelacja. Pierwsze osoby już wpłaciły wczoraj, właściwie jedna osoba anonimowo na fundusz dla ukraińskich warcabistów i trenerów. Link pierwszy w opisie pod filmem. Zachęcam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie do wpłacania środków tam, które to będą środki przeznaczone na udział ukraińskich dzieci w turniejach, jak również na opłacanie ukraińskich trenerów. Emilciak świętuje. I tak jak mówił Wouter, na pierwszej desce Simon Harmsma, który ma dzisiaj urodziny i gra z naszym polskim rekordzistą, mistrzem Polski Karolem Cichockim. Na pewno szykują się niesamowicie ciekawe starcia, więc będzie się działo. Wouter, yesterday I asked Esther about predictions for the results and maybe we'll play a little game, because if I shall predict this round, I think that Poland will win 11-9. And what would be your prediction?
I think the Netherlands team will win.
Okay.
Yes, 12-8.
12-8. Okay. So we are both optimistic for our teams, and may the better one wins.
Exactly.
Okay. We are waiting for the update. What do you think about the match on the first boards? Do you think that some of those guys, Simon or Karol, can win this mini match, or it will be drawn?
I think it can be any result, because especially the games of Simon Harmsma, they can be everything. Can be locks, can be sacrifices, can be combinations, can be bluff, can be... There's always something happening. So he can always win or lose.
Okay, I know that you are the part of team NLK in the B, where you train with Martin van IJsendorn, Jan Groenendijk, Gitseslumb and Rulboomstra. I think that I didn't miss anyone. But you also have some trainings together with the younger part of the team, like Simon or Machiel, for example?
Not on a regular basis, but from time to time, yes, we do exchange, and in this way we also try as top players, so Jan and Martijn and Jitse and Roel and me, we also try to help the talents to make their next steps to the GMI level in the end, hopefully.
And could you predict today whose talent is the biggest one?
From Dutch guys or
from
Polish,
Dutch guys,
from
of
everyone?
course,
yeah. This I don't really know. It's hard to say who is a bigger talent, and
okay, then I will not force you to judge it. We already have the study, so I can move to the games, and as I have a grandmaster today, so I will ask you to analyze the games and say something about the games. Do you see the first one? We can go to the game between Karol and Simon, and we are on 10th move. Do you see it?
Yes, I see. Yeah,
everything works. Okay.
Maybe we can quickly go from the start. So Keller opening, but then something different by Karol, 34-30. But can still be interesting. I don't think one of them is better yet.
Debiut Kellera z małym odejściem Karola w ruchu numer 5, 34-30. Może się dzieć ciekawie, bez możliwości, bez szans jeszcze powiedzenia, czy ktoś tutaj ma lepiej. So once Simon is thinking, maybe we'll go to the second game between Emre and Natalia.
Yeah, Machiel and Natalia. Yes.
Machiel, sorry. Pardon.
Yeah, so Machiel playing white, Natalia playing black. Also rather non-opening so far. Classical game, and Machiel will have to think what to do with these two pieces.
You like to play such positions with white pieces?
Yeah, with any color. Yes, it can be interesting. It's some kind of tension on the board, which I like.
Okay. To, na co należy zwrócić uwagę, arcymistrzowie, widzicie, czasami lubią mieć nawet słabe pionki, na które trzeba zwrócić uwagę, tak jak tutaj 46-41, żeby tylko było napięcie, żeby dać sobie szansę wygrać, grać ciekawie. Więc z jednej i z drugiej strony Wouter może grać śmiało te partie. Jeżeli wy byście mieli jakieś pytania do Woutera, korzystając z tego, że mamy tutaj arcymistrza międzynarodowego, członka teamu NLK NDB, to proszę piszcie na czacie. I told to viewers to ask you questions, as we have Grandmaster International. Today and tomorrow we'll have the GMIs, because Wouter is joining us today, and tomorrow Jan Groenendijk for the first time on this channel will be commenting the games. Okay, feel free to switch between games and to tell us anything what you want and can about those games.
Yes, maybe the next one, Matteo and Sebalo. Sebalo is
Sebastian Wieczorek against Mateo Boxum.
Yeah, also interesting battle between two young talents.
Okay, and both were winners yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, so far I think this position has occurred many times. So let's see which one of them has studied this opening better. So
for now, 3 games and 3 theoretical games, yeah?
Yes.
Wszędzie teoria. Mimo młodego wieku przygotowanie debiutowe wygląda na bardzo solidne ze wszystkich stron. No i zobaczymy tylko, kto jest przygotowany dalej lepiej. Yesterday Esther told me that Mateo Boxum, despite the young age, is really well prepared in the openings. Can you confirm?
Yeah, I think so. They all have good trainers, and nowadays with the book of Getmanski, everyone can quickly learn the basics of the most important openings.
Okay, and there is a question that I would like to ask you about this Getmański book, because it changed everything, yeah? Because many of those openings mentioned in the book were played by the Grandmaster, for example, and most of the Grandmaster knew all these ideas, all these variants, and was that book a problem for you, Grandmasters? Because you had to switch or look for some new variations in those openings, or was it in some way helpful for you? Maybe I don't know how you interpret the fact of this book.
Well, it depends. I think if you're a grandmaster who is mostly depending on theoretical lines, then it can be a problem. But for me, I also learned quite a lot from the book, because it's just so many variations, so many openings, that there is always, for everyone, I think, something to learn. But indeed, I have to bring it on tournaments if I want to be sure to kind of avoid theoretical lines against some players.
Yeah, I take this book as well to the tournaments, and sometimes I woke up 1 hour before the game and I studied the variation that I was sure that will be in the game, and my opponent changed in the first move. It happened many times.
It's a risk, but there's always a hope you can use it later in the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Zapytałem Wołtera o książkę Getmańskiego z debiutami, która, no wiadomo, jakiś czas temu wyszła. Jak jest to interpretowane przez arcymistrzów, którzy znali w dużej części te warianty debiutowe? Czy to pomaga? Bo mogą na przykład rozwinąć niektóre warianty i wtedy pokonać swoich przeciwników, którzy mniej rozumieją pozycję? Czy przeszkadza, bo trzeba z tych wariantów na przykład zrezygnować? Wołter powiedział, że to zależy od tego, jakim kto jest zawodnikiem. Czy ktoś bazuje bardzo na tych rozwiązaniach teoretycznych, wariantach, czy jednak jest bardziej kreatorem swojej gry. No i sam powiedział, że wiele się z tej książki nauczył, teraz ją bierze na turnieje, a ja mu wtórowałem, że tak samo robię. Siemanko, lider, witam wszystkich dołączających, śmiało używajcie czatu, piszcie. Napiszcie mi może, jaki wy przewidujecie wynik, bo ja przewidywałem dzisiaj, że Polska wygra 11-9, a Wołter powiedział, że Holandia wygra 12-8. Zobaczymy, kto będzie miał rację, więc śmiało przewidujcie. Do you want to say something about this game between Marta Bańkowska and Louise Hubbard?
Yeah, I've been thinking, because these two pieces still need to be developed, and with this move, I think Bańkowska starts maybe interesting plan to go like this, and this, to completely fill up all the space here, and then after it go to 22. It could be a way to develop the position. Otherwise, it can be a weak piece on 46.
As I can see, they played the wrong colors, because Marta should play with black pieces and Louise with white pieces. But okay, it's something that can happen.
Exactly. And here we have Jakub Gazda against Fleur Kruismulder.
Yeah, Kuba Gazda yesterday lost 2 games to Simon.
Yes, he will like to have revenge, I think.
Yeah.
Also some theoretical line, and Fleur has been in the Dutch team competition, has had some very good results. She beat Michiel Kroesbergen in a strong game, and
but in this opening, or just you mentioned the results of the game?
Sorry?
The game that you mentioned was played in this opening, or you just mentioned the results?
No, I just mentioned it to show the results of that Fleur has. So I expect also quite something here.
Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, I can ask you as well. Do you think that form of competition between national, mostly youth teams, is useful, and the knowledge for the trainers, for the coaches, can be good in practicing those players?
Yeah, I think so. In general, it's good to learn to play against players other than in your home country. For example, before the World Championship 2015, I think the Dutch team went to Africa, to Cameroon, for a training tournament, and it already helped us a little bit to play against African players, for example. So
yeah, because of different style, etc.
Exactly. Yeah.
Widzicie, Holandia na mecze towarzyskie, na turnieje przygotowujące właściwie nawet potrafi udać się do Kamerunu, tak jak było w 2015 roku, jak chyba powiedział Woter. Zresztą wydaje mi się, że tam grał, ale zaraz dopytam dla pewności. Fan klapeczek Kasi, optymista, 14-6 dla Polaków. Czy ktoś jeszcze przewiduje jakiś konkretny wynik tych zmagań? Dajcie koniecznie znać na czacie. No i czy trzymacie kciuki za kogoś konkretnego, bo fana klapeczek to ja nie muszę pytać, za kogo kciuki trzyma. How are you doing, Walter, with some YouTube activities? Do you plan to start something on YouTube once again and to
yes,
bring
I
some
plan,
content?
but I did not find the time yet.
Okay.
So that's a pity.
But is there a possibility of you being more active on this area?
Always possible, and I really want, but I just cannot find the time to do it regularly. And when I start, I want to do it also regularly and not just once every 2 months.
Okay. I'm very open to organize some YouTuber content. So if you would like to play some tournaments, some matches, some I don't know, maybe other ideas of bringing some drafts content, I'm really ready to do it, because you know the problem for the drafts players, if we want to compare, for example, with chess players, is that we don't have that many tournaments, that many events, so it's not easy to find a nice way for the content, and we have to be creative on this matter. I really would like and would love actually to organize something. So once you will have the time, just feel free to make something together, because we can also arrange some other streamers. I will be talking about that to Jan as well, because we spoke also to Rick, and once we are driving to the airport from Julinek to Warsaw Chopin Airport, we are talking about that. So I heard that they are planning to do something. So if they will be able to join us in this initiative, so it could be amazing, and I hope that it will happen.
Yes. Yeah, maybe just a little bit about the game here.
Yeah.
Emre Hageman against Bogdan Bankowski.
It looks like Emre have some advantage already.
Yes, because I think Black missed the moment to go to 27, and now it's too late, because when he goes there, he will just lose the piece, like this. So if Black had a chance to go maybe around this move, or not here exactly, but one move later. Here it could be possible, but since he missed it, White's now able to build a strong formation, and it will be difficult for Black if he doesn't find the...
Yeah, and the right wing of Black pieces will be locked probably.
Yeah. At any moment, White can go to 27.
Yes. Okay, so we know what is happening here. Bogdan trochę przespał moment z wejściem na klina w grze przeciwko Emre. And now we are looking for the game of Kasia Stańczuk, and we have the Bonner variation.
Yes, very interesting actually.
Yeah.
Usually Black will play here 11-16 and then to close. This is also what I had in one of my last games in the team competition. I don't know if 2024 is actually...
Maybe it is already losing a piece.
Yes, indeed, because now White is able to get the attack. So this looks good for the Polish team.
Yeah, it is good, and also we have a viewer and subscriber and the supporter of channel who has in the nick that he is a fan of Kasia Stańczuk. And he told that he will pay 30 zlotys for each point that Kasia will get for this Ukrainian fund, so it's also good for that.
Great.
Fan klapeczek, Kasia wychodziło na to, że ma przewagę, ale teraz może ta przewaga trochę znikła. Maybe this advantage of white pieces is a little bit less right now. Smaller.
Yes, I don't know. It will depend on whether Black can prevent White from attacking. Could be 9-13, for example. And if White goes here, then there is a small combination, I think, like this and this. And no matter how White takes, Black will go to king.
Żeby tylko Kasia była ostrożna na takie kombinacje, ale powinna je widzieć.
And here then black first takes here and goes to king. So that might make it harder for white to win this piece. Also after this move there's the same combination. So it could be that white had to go here immediately instead of 46-41.
Yeah.
Then to attack.
Looks like that.
Okay, good news for the Dutch team. So Marie Gabbert still has a chance to come back in the game.
Yeah, she has. Another game between Liza Scholtens and Krzysztof Kortas. Krzysztof is the Polish vice champion in Blitz games. He lost in the final because we have the system with the cup system. He lost in the final to Kuba Gazda. Okay.
Oh, interesting. A lot of moves have been played already because already we've been playing quite some time.
And looks like Liza is more active in this game.
Yes, looks promising for white, I would say. This wing is a bit weakened for black. Black will not be able to get to 24 easily from here.
Yeah. Liza na razie aktywniej z Krzysiem Kortasem. Tutaj silnik pokazuje około pół piona przewagi, jak sami widzicie na ekranie, dla Lizy. Więc nie jest to, słuchajcie, najbardziej optymistyczny scenariusz dla Krzysia. No ale dużo gry jeszcze przed nami, pomimo tego, że dużo ruchów zostało zrobionych, bo aż 34. Okay, and the last or the...
Yes, but also Krzysztof has more time than Liza.
Yeah.
Liza has
5 minutes.
Yes, so it's... we'll see.
It looks like the time was crucial in few games yesterday, and here I see that also Sasha is active and more passive Alexandra, trying to get it to the classical position. Siemanko Manasza, witam serdecznie.
Okay, another battle between the girls, Alexandra Lukumska and Alexandra Chumachenka. Classic position where black now has control of this edge, 25. So we'll see if white is able to get back there. If black goes in time to move maybe 23, 29, then it could be well, some chances for black maybe. I prefer black here.
Yeah, me too. And also lack of 40 piece and weak wing.
Yeah. A bit more balanced for black.
I guess that we are missing one game. Maybe this is the game that didn't start today.
The last game, this one is... Yes, let me see who it is.
Kasia Pisarska, Julia Bincarowska. We don't see this game.
I see it here.
Oh, okay, you see it. Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't scroll it down, and I thought the game is not in the study.
Yes, so here we see only 14 moves have been played. 13 minutes for the Dutch girl Julia Bincarowska. And already some time trouble
is playing too slow, definitely too slow.
Yes, position is interesting. For example, what can happen after 17-21 and maybe later go to 27. But yeah, I have to make a decision quickly, more quickly.
Przejrzeliśmy w ten sposób wszystkie gry. Kasia Pisarska ma trochę mało czasu na tę pozycję. A ja teraz apeluję do was wszystkich, bądźcie aktywniejsi na tym czacie. Rozmawiajmy, piszmy, pytajmy, a nie tylko tutaj Nightbot wrzuca link do Warcaby TV. Pamiętajcie, moi drodzy, koniecznie o łapkach w górę, klikajcie je, bo jesteście ostatnio strasznie opieszali w tym wszystkim. Moi ostatni, wcześniejsi przynajmniej motywatorzy, coś są nieaktywni, też ich tutaj nie ma. Tam widziałem po drodze Krzysia Kaczmarzyka, on czasami wzywał, albo Andrzej Chubiak, ale ostatnio coś na tych streamach się nie pojawia. Ale jest Patryk, siemka panie i panowie. Siemaneczko, witam cię bardzo serdecznie, Patryk. Więc te łapeczki zostawiajcie koniecznie. Jeżeli ktoś by chciał szanownością swojego portfela dołączyć się do zbierania na rzecz Funduszu dla Ukrainy, to link macie zaraz na samym początku w opisie. I dziękuję wam za to. No i śmiało pytajcie się Wołtera o to, na co macie ochotę. We are once again the first board, yeah? Karol Cichocki, Simon Harmsma, and what can you say about this game and about this position?
Yeah, a lot has happened. We saw at the beginning with the flank position, White had a strong attack. Black went to surround, but then was able to push back White here with 14-19, which is, I think, strong, because now White is kept with this piece on 40. But Karol was able to develop the pieces here, so I don't know if Black was attentive enough to prevent this, because this formation looks already quite stable for White again.
Floris on the chat says that Lisa already won a piece against Krzysztof Kortas, and Mer missed some variation of standard idea. Maybe won't be able to follow all the ideas, but okay, it's a good info for the Dutch team that Lisa wins a piece. Krzysztof should be more aware and more active, definitely, because with this passiveness of this round, we, I think, couldn't see anything better. And Lisa proves that she is the great one.
Yeah, she also improved a lot over the past few years. So yes, there is good hope for the Dutch girls, I think.
Okay, this change was played.
Yes, I don't really like it because in fact 16 is a weak piece. I would maybe just try to keep it there.
And now after move 38, maybe you cannot build a column on the main diagonal.
Yes, we'll see. I don't know. There is a 2 for 2, but Black also goes to king then. So this is not
better, but maybe the engine shows the 35-30 move right now.
That's a very strong move.
Because after exchange you can go to the outpost.
Yes, with a bit of a strange position here. White has one block of pieces, but it's not very mobile. Maybe Black is more flexible, but has weak pieces. A lot of weak pieces. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Interesting one. We can switch to the another.
Yes. So this classical opening between Westra and Sadowska. This is one of the ideas to develop this left wing. But that's interesting. 5-10 and now 33-28. That's very sharp moves. But possible. White could also change open like this, double maybe. I don't see a combination yet. But this can be rather interesting. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, and you can see both players are also below 5 minutes, more or less.
Yeah, and they are limiting each other's possibilities.
I like Black if Black is able to go like this. And then Black will control also this wing. But you see, Michiel's trying to prevent it, 35-30. Now is the question, if Black builds like that, how can White stop this 1 for 2? Probably like this only.
Interesting.
Yes, very interesting. Anything can...
Bardzo interesująca partia pomiędzy Michielem grającym białymi, a Natalią Sadowską grającą czarnymi w tej pozycji. No nawzajem poograniczali się niesamowicie. Tutaj jest groźba, to co pokazał Wouter, że dostawi się pionki 8-10 i Natalia będzie mogła grozić 19-23. Tak naprawdę to ciekawe, jak tego uniknąć po jakimś 2-8. Po prostu tutaj wychodząc 43-39. Simply that way. With the threat of attack.
Yeah, there are some combinations. For example, if Black plays 2-7, then this is not possible because of removing this piece on 38, and then 14-20.
Mogłaby Natalia przygotować taką pułapkę na przeciwnika.
And Black takes 4 to the king.
Nice idea.
But I wonder if Black can combine all these ideas, because of course Black would like to make these columns, but has to be careful. So yeah, very interesting. We'll see what players make.
Would you have a special strategy for the rapid games?
Maybe not for the rapid especially. I still like to play every position, I think, when I play rapid. sometimes can play a little bit more aggressive even than in longer games, because there's less time for the opponent to think about how to stop aggression. So this can be one of
and the skills matter, and the more risk you take, the better chances also to win you have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So now it's Natalia's move, and I'm not sure what she can do against this. She can sacrifice maybe and then attack with still a strange position, but not worse for white, because at least there's this funny exchange, 37-41 and 38-43.
But maybe this is the only solution for her, to make this sacrifice.
Now you cannot go like this, but you will go like this and have a strong center. It might be the only move indeed, if otherwise...
Bardzo ciekawa pozycja, niewykluczone, że Natalia będzie zmuszona do poświęcenia piona. 29-33 i ataku 12-18, no ale potem jest ryzyko, że przeciwnik przejmie centrum. Bardzo napięta gra, no i mało czasu u naszej mistrzyni świata. After all, Natalia is a world champion in Rabbit, so she should play strong this game. And now it looks like maybe a small advantage is on white side.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe next one. Oh yes, this theoretical opening. This might still be known. I prefer black here, because this piece on 15 is, well, not really limiting.
As I remember, Martin van Eysendon lost to Getmański in this opening in Rotterdam in 2019.
I think so, yes. Martin played white, and he wasn't really able to show something good for white. Can be interesting, aggressive plan for white if next move you play 35-30, but also very risky.
It's interesting if the players will take the risk and play the sharp moves to have the tight position.
Yeah.
And to make a tension in these games. So far in the first and second round, we have seen a lot of tension in the games. I think that it will be still on. And Sebastian Wieczorek is the one who is not simplifying the position, and I really like it. And Mateo, as he is 12, only 12, I really admire his gaming level.
Yeah, he's also super strong for his age, especially. Maybe now 17-22, then bring also the piece on 6 there to start working with 23-28 with some threats maybe. But yeah, both players don't have a lot of time, so anything can happen, especially in such a position.
Still, all the games are on. I don't see any results uploaded to Drafts Arbiter. So, still, we don't know, but in 15 minutes we will know everything.
Yeah. Here we have seen Bankowska hasn't decided to develop her position like this, but now Black is helping her a little bit. And can still be interesting end of the game, because Black has a lot of tempos more, but White has this piece on 36. We'll see how the classics end. Now this piece on 34 is very strong because it blocks Black.
And despite the fact that this is the classic, it can be on 3 ways: winning of each side or a draw. During my early drafts life, I thought that classic positions are the simply ones, but they are not. Especially.
No. I think even if you look between games of Grandmasters and try to find which games end in a result, it can be a lot of classical games.
Yeah, that's right.
But this looks good for White now, I think. If White goes here and here, I don't really see how Black can escape.
And this is the position right now with advantage of white pieces.
Yeah.
Wygląda na to, że Marta Bańkowska nad Louise i Hubbard przejmuje trochę inicjatywy, no i nie będzie tutaj łatwo się młodej Holenderce bronić. Now the solution showed by engine is to sacrifice piece 17 to 22, and after
Yeah, this
that,
is a known idea indeed.
yeah.
It's possible, perhaps, maybe the only way to hope for survival, because after this you have one piece less. But yeah, all these
there
pieces...
you look immediately. You lose immediately the second direction. Is showed because after 24-30 you play 45 and you're out of moves.
All right, so you have to go here maybe.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
looks
it was
dangerous.
not played. Luis played to 30.
Okay.
And now after 45 it will be done.
Yes, we will see. Maybe after such a move like 36, 41, there's still the sacrifice.
Yeah. I think that this is not the move that Marta will choose because it's not logical.
Yeah, we will see.
To hang this 31 piece. Wygląda na to, że Marta Bańkowska ma pozycję wygraną. Okay, so we can move further. Kuba. Will Kuba...
Yes, also this game is finished. A draw, it seems, between Fleur and Kuba.
Yeah, it is.
It looks a bit better for black here because of the center.
Okay, we have two first results. Yeah, the draw of this game, and also Lisa won over Krzysztof Korta. So it's 3-1 for the Netherlands right now.
That's a good start. Yeah, also black is a bit better here, but well, in the end, both played nicely to the end. Maybe we can quickly look then on how Lisa won from here.
Yeah, sure.
Already the where we ended. After one move, there was a mistake and a nice small combination here. 37-31. Takes two, white takes...
that combination.
And now 27-22.
Siódma warcabnica, duża przewaga aktualnej NP. Zaraz tam będziemy na partii Katarzyny Stańczuk, a tymczasem Bartosz Maniecki, serduszka ogromne, wspierający już od 16 miesięcy, prawie 1,5 roku Bartka. No to nieźle ten Bartek nas wspiera, no. Za chwilę się zaczynają konkursy dla osób, które wspierają co najmniej 6 i od 12 miesięcy na udział w pierwszym mistrzostwach kanału na Złotej 44, więc śledźcie to koniecznie. I see on the chat that Kasia Stańczuk is having an advantage, big advantage over Mer.
I guess Mark Hubbard. Yeah, quickly looking at this game, all the pieces go anywhere also. Bogdan in the end has managed to go to 27. Because now after this move there's a small combination, 9-14, 12-18. And black goes to king. So that's a good timing, perhaps. But still the question, how is he going to defend it exactly? Maybe he will be in time with moving these pieces.
It looks like he will be on time.
Yeah, and then it can be good for black and dangerous for white. Yes. Yeah, then let's quickly go to Kasia and Mer.
Bartek, ale ty szperasz, ty wszystko znajdziesz. Pewnie z playlisty znalazłeś ten filmik, tak? Będę musiał zmienić status na zaplanowany, to wtedy jest prywatny, już na pewno się nie znajdzie. Dobry jesteś, kurczę, no.
Okay, so in the end, yes, white won the piece on 27 and I won another piece, and this will be an easy win. Maybe just give the piece back.
Okay, easy win for Kasia Stańczuk. It looks like that. So, fan klapeczek Kasi będzie płacił. No i bardzo dobrze się składa z tego powodu. So we are closer and closer to the final results, and I'm really interested because I think that once again we'll be close to a draw.
Yes, absolutely. Here we see a very strong move by Alexandra Chumachenko, 24-30, completely blocking the white position and winning a piece here. So this looks good for black. Let's see how the game progressed. Yeah, it looks like a good,
lost already
good win at the end. Yes.
Ola.
And this position where we ended with big time troubles, a lot of moves have happened, of course.
Słuchajcie, dużo przegranych, dużo wygranych, dzieje się, kręci się koło remisu. No bardzo jestem ciekaw, jak zakończy się ta runda, czy znowu będziemy mieli strzał. Okay, you have free right now. Katarzyna Stańczuk won a game, so we have 60 zlotys from Klapaczek Kasi to our Solidarity Fund. Okay, so we have a draw, but now more and more games will be ending. And,
here white has won a piece.
What is
Julia Bielcawska, so also looks good for the Dutch team, this board.
Okay. So in this competition between girls, I think that Netherlands are really strong.
Yes, even though Katarzyna Stańczuk beat Marie Hubbard, and we'll see, has this game already finished? Now we see the sacrifice that was indicated. Let's see if Black gets a chance for a breakthrough. Not clear if White gives the piece back by 26-21. So it could be 4-4 between all the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we see this move.
Another win. Alexandra Chumachenko won, so it's 5-3 for you, for the Netherlands.
Yes, that's good. Maybe Black still has a fighting chance here if you go here. Well, we will see. Let's maybe check the top boards to see if Natalia, yes, he has found the sacrifice.
With a lack of time, maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
She escaped from the position with not such a lose in the center.
Yes, I think this exchange that I indicated earlier was stronger, because now Black is able to regroup and White has to fix his position a little bit. Okay, some changes, open position, because both players didn't have time. Okay, still things can happen. There's this exchange 3-4-3, but maybe not necessary. Both players in big time trouble.
Playing on seconds.
Yeah. That position looks more or less equal. This black piece on 30 is nicely active.
I believe those are the last seconds of the round. The result is still 3-5 for the Netherlands. And we will know the result of the round soon, but many interesting things happen right now.
Yeah, also this between Karel and Simon. Here the White is threatening to go 33-28, but there's a surprising sacrifice for the breakthrough.
It was played.
Yes, so we'll see if it's any good. Seems like, because Black goes to King for 2 pieces now already. This is hard to analyze.
Everything can happen, especially when you have the seconds on the clock.
Yes, maybe Black can just take this 1 for 2 here. I don't know, but I don't know how to comment on this. Goes to a second king now.
It's just crazy.
Crazy end game. The longer it goes on, even White can win, because White has so many pieces now.
Okay, now it's 6-8 for the Netherlands. Marta Bańkowska won the game. Kuba Gazda against Flor played a draw. Bogdan Bańkowski, Emrah Geman, a draw. Okay, you have 10 points right now. 10-6 for the Netherlands. Good. So it's much closer to your predictions.
Yeah, Simon looks like has forced a draw. A bit of a pity after, well, interesting
we have such a bad results on the last 3 decks boards, because Kortas lost position, Łukomska lost and Pisarska lost. 6-12. Machiel won over Natalia.
Yes, I see now here. There is a very small combination that Black didn't notice here. To go to 20. And
on the seconds, Natalia lost on a really simple way.
Yeah.
No nie siadł wynik, zupełnie w drugą stronę. Mateo win, yeah, absolutely.
Mateo, we didn't see this. Indeed, this move 35-30, already to go to 28. Very bright position. Pieces are everywhere.
And we have the final result. Karol Cichocki played a draw against Simon Harmsma, and Netherlands wins this round 13-7. 13-7. Amazing. Big advantage for the Netherlands and Polish team. If you hear me, you should not, because you should be focused on the games. You have to wake up and just gather more points in the revenge in less than 20 minutes. So Karol Cichocki played a draw. Now all the results are published, and in the seconds I will show you what are the results. But at first maybe you want to focus some more on some game that we didn't see on the stream?
Yes, I've been just quickly clicking through this game between WIŚCEJ and the Boxem to try to understand what's happening in this phase. Because it looks like a steady center position for black. White cannot attack because of this 2-4-2, I think. And this piece is in danger. But Sebastian, instead of retreating with 37-32, just continued with his attack. And now many things happened which I didn't understand at first sight. So it looks like black can attack this piece, but probably white will go to the king then.
There is nothing you can do because you can use this 39 with the white king.
Exactly. If you play something like this, you can even give and then go all the way around.
Niesamowita partia pomiędzy Sebastianem a Mateo, ale koniec końców Mateo wygrał, udowadniając swoją formę. 12-latek, komplet zwycięstw w tym meczu. So Mateo so far won all the games.
Yes, I guess he likes the rapid format, or he likes to play against Polish opponents.
Yeah, probably.
We don't know. Yes,
3 games.
Here,
he had to go to the king to have chances.
Yes, in the end. Yeah, and now it's for 3 pieces, and probably if black now goes here, white has some tactics.
Go to 37.
Yeah. This looks, and then to give at once, or to first give 27.
27, yeah. To also sacrifice because you
Even
go
this,
round to.
Yeah. These are the nice combinations.
And to 19. To 19 it was even better.
To go here. Yeah. That's fun. Like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Beautiful stuff.
Kasia jest jak Lewandowski w reprezentacji, niby w składzie są jakieś znane nazwiska, ale sama tego nie pociągnie, to prawda. Now the guy who is fan of Kasia says that Kasia is like Robert Lewandowski. She cannot be the only one making points and team
in the Polish football team.
The team will not win this way, but yeah, that was true because Marta Bańkowska and Kasia Stańczuk won their games, and despite of them, we had 3 draws, so the ladies are in a good shape.
Yes.
Netherlands wins 13-7. Holandia zwycięża 13-7. Więc słuchajcie, musimy obudzić naszych reprezentantów i pobudzić do lepszej gry. Widzicie teraz wyniki tego trzeciej serii zmagań. Słuchajcie, myślałem naprawdę, że będzie lepiej. Robiłem tutaj predykcję, że będzie 11-9 dla Polaków. Przez pewien czas może tak było, ale tutaj troszkę te ostatnie deski dostaliśmy w kość. No i niespodziewanie nasze pierwsze 2 deski, najsilniejsi polscy zawodnicy, numer 1 i 2 z listy rankingowej, 1 punkt na 4. Mało. Chcemy więcej. Mam nadzieję, że ta runda za chwilę okaże się naprawdę mocno rewanżowa. Możecie teraz prześledzić wyniki kompletne trzeciej rundy. For a moment I turned the scene to the pairings and results, so our viewers don't see the boards, but I will come back in a few seconds after we analyze everything. So now Netherlands has 33 points and Poland have 27. 6 points of difference, and Netherlands takes the first lead in this friendly match. So Polish fans, fingers crossed for the second round, second leg of this day that will start in 15 minutes. Polacy, trzymamy kciuki za Polaków. Za 15 minut kolejna runda. Miejmy nadzieję, że nasi się odkują. Pisze Patryk bez błysku. No wszystkie partie na pewno trzeba zwrócić uwagę na to, że były naprawdę napięte. Teraz zapytam też o to Wołtera. How did you like the games from the first round? Did we see a lot of tension and interesting games in your opinion?
Yes, very creative ones, especially between WIŚCEJ and Boxem, but also this one between ćwiczeń and Simon. I've been trying I was just looking at it.
I have switched back already to the games.
All right.
So you can analyze freely.
Yes. So I was thinking why Black didn't maybe build position differently. But for example, this is not possible because of a small combination. And White will go to the king. So it wasn't that easy for Black to find the right moves, I think. That's how White could build the position back. And probably here, instead of 10-14, better to change backwards and then to go to the center again. This is what I think. At any moment you like, actually. Because after this, it became also interesting for White again, with this move 35, which you already mentioned before. And then here with the sacrifice, the really crazy stuff started to happen.
Few times it was probably the winning position for Simon.
Yes, I see. So apparently not this move. I see, because there is no way to put your down, to put your king. You can only go here, but then White takes this counter combination. And Black loses. So there was a lot to look at. And apparently here was a nice combination.
And winning one.
I see 14-19 is indicated. Let's have a look. Crazy situation now.
Przegrać w ten sposób. Szalony, no.
White can take one piece, but has to take two. Black will take two.
Wow.
Now White can take two different ways. Maybe this.
We go to 42.
42, yes. Maybe there's other ways also, but this is the most beautiful one, the most clear one, like this.
Wow.
And you again take many pieces.
Ta kombinacja mogła mieć miejsce w partii Karola, tylko na sekundach weźcie to znajdźcie. No.
Yeah. So this was the present that Simon got for his birthday, but he didn't.
Tak. Arleta pisze, że trzeba ruszyć z tymi treningami. Trenerzy patrzą, wyciągają wnioski, no i będą implementować poprawę tej gry. Bo poprawy trzeba, żebyśmy te mecze międzynarodowe wygrywali. Łukasz Kosobucki, Kubuś, do zmiany wchodzę za niego. Selekcjoner w tym momencie powinien twardo zareagować, szybko te zmiany w przerwie zrobić, bo coś tutaj nie domaga w tej naszej drużynie, słuchajcie, nie wiem, stres czy co. Wszyscy powinni być w szczycie formy, bo za chwilę Mistrzostwa Polski przecież od przyszłej środy zaczynają się w Szklarskiej Porębie, a tymczasem tracą bardzo te punkty ci nasi młodzi reprezentanci, ale nie tylko młodzi, bo przecież nawet nasza mistrzyni świata Natalia poległa z Machielem w tej partii. Ciekawie. So once you know the result of the first round of this day, how could you predict the second leg? Maybe now the Dutch players will play a little bit more safe, and the Polish players will take more risk, and now it can be interesting in the second part of our match. Do you predict that the second round also will be the winning round of the Dutch team?
Yes. And if I now say 12-8, it is already a bit pessimistic compared to the third round. So I will say, let's say 13-7 again, because it was a really good play by the Dutch. But yes, it will not be easy. So I try to give them the challenge.
Interesting prediction. What result do you predict, chat? Jaki wynik wy przewidujecie na czacie? Bartosz Maniecki 12-8 dla Holandii. Bartosz Maniecki says that it will be 12-8 for the Netherlands in the second round, so he's not optimistic. After this round, my optimism also is a little calmed, and I think that a draw would be a good result, but I hope that now with a bit of cold water our players just will come back and show their best, and Fan Klepeczek Kaś is still 14-6 for Poland, as I think. Do you know the history of Paulo Sousa, of the national Polish football team coach?
No, I didn't hear it.
Okay, because he was the coach of Poland team during the elimination qualification games to the World Cup, and before last 2 days, last 2 games, the barrages, he just abandoned us, left us for the Flamengo in Brazil, because he got another contract, and we call him as the manipulant, liar, and many things like that. And now on the chat there are jokes that maybe we should consider to hire him in the drafts games, because he lost the title in Brazil, the Flamengo lost, so maybe he will be able to be hired here. Dominik Gazda joined us. Hello everyone who joined. Pamiętajcie, moi drodzy, o tym, żeby zostawiać łapki w górę. Wbijamy kontrolę reakcji. Jesteśmy coraz bliżej rekordu zbierania tych łapek w górę. Oczywiście tradycyjnie subik koniecznie niech wleci. Jeżeli macie publiczne subiki, to zobaczycie się na ekranie na dole. Tak jak Michał Nowakowski, który ostatnio subskrybował. A co więcej, oczywiście pamiętajcie o Funduszu Wsparcia dla Ukrainy. Jeżeli ktoś by chciał wpłacić pieniądze na to, żebyśmy mogli ukraińskie dzieci wysyłać na turnieje albo opłacać treningi ukraińskich trenerów, pierwszy link w opisie, zrzutka.pl. Wpłacajcie proszę, będziemy bardzo wdzięczni. Mówię to wszystko w imieniu Zarządu Polskiego Związku Warcabowego. So perhaps we agree that the most interesting game was between Sebastian Wieczorek and Mateo Boxu.
Yes,
agree,
I think so.
You think that the second game will be also as tough as this one, as the first one?
Yes, must be, because they are both in a good kind of optimistic shape, I think, and I will see another interesting game.
Yeah.
I wanted to look at this one quickly, because the game that Machil won against Natalia Sadowska, which is of course quite a big result for him.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at the later phases of the game, there was quite some drama, because actually after this move, it was Black who was winning.
Yeah.
Quite surprising, because you play here 3-8, and now
and there's no move.
And there is no move, exactly. If you go 38-33, Black will attack.
Yeah.
But you cannot leave because of this 1-4-3. The same is for 40-34. So the only move is, interestingly, to go to 35, and then nothing changes.
Amazing.
If you go here, you go in between, I guess.
Amazing idea.
Yeah, so very surprising. But also after that, I saw the engine at this moment indicated again.
Wow, Zugzwang.
Win for Black. Yeah, exactly. Zugzwang, 13-18.
Niesamowite, jakie były warianty w partii Natalii z Machielem. Natalia miała wygraną, a tutaj jaki niesamowity Zugzwang mógł powstać w tej pozycji, gdzie czarny by zaatakował 13-18. Białe nie mają dobrego ruchu, mimo tego, że pozornie wpadają na 1 za 2. Niesamowite.
Yeah, only this move, 37-31, but then Black will attack here, and White is without
the game.
Hands.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's because of the time trouble. Anything can happen. Both players have just 10 seconds, and then it's even sometimes a bit of luck on who is who is winning. Yeah, interesting. So maybe after this game, both players will play a bit quicker in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
I would advise them, at least.
Time management. What can you say about time management in the rapid games?
Yeah, it's maybe even it's more important than in long games, because you can have a good position, but if you have only 1 minute and your opponent has 10 minutes, there's no way you will win.
And maybe we can also risk a sentence that time management in the rapid games is more important than in blitz games, because there you are closer to your opponent, even if you have a few seconds. Yeah, it's quite a short way that your opponent will also have a few seconds. And there is a lot of instincts maybe and just intuition. And here, the difference between 1 minute and 10 minutes is enormous.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think also you can see this in the games of Boomstra, for example, in his matches when he plays the barrage, he always has a lot of time. And
just like Jan Groenendijk, always a lot of time. I'm just joking, of course. Jan Groenendijk zawsze gra w niedoczasach, ale gra bardzo precyzyjnie i dokładnie. During the Polish Open and the new time control system during the World Cup, the first game against Agata Parachina was really amazing. That with a short time, Jan didn't manage to play a draw even. Yeah, lost this game to Agata. As I thought that he can always manage to be in the game, there in the lack of time, it was not possible even for him.
Yes, also because his opponent just played very strong and he had a very bad position already from the middle game. She didn't give him a chance.
She didn't, absolutely. We analyzed that live. It was an amazing game, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, I know your prediction about the entire round, but maybe you can tell me what will happen on the first 3 boards between Karol and Simon once again, and Natalia and Machiel, and Matteo against Sebastian. What would you predict here personally between them?
Maybe 4-2 for Dutch guys. So maybe
who will win? Matteo?
Matteo is in a great shape, so maybe he will win again.
12 years old, that is unstoppable. He played so many great games that a lot of guys from the east of Europe was thinking that he's cheating, yeah? And analyzed his games and told that it's not possible that he played so strong. And also Rick wanted the players to play with the cameras, and now everyone of the opponent of Matteo can see him. He's not cheating, he's just playing that strong at the age of 12. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Who is, by the way, the world's youngest GMI ever? Do you know?
From the top of I would say maybe Pan Yimin from China, or one of the
after the World Championship, or he was before.
Yeah, I think after, maybe even before, because when you become Asian champion, you get the title automatically. I think
it's easy maybe. In chess, we know that 12 years old have been becoming the GMs. But it's, I think, easier because you have much more GMs and much more tournaments where you can make the norms, yeah? And then could be easy. Yeah, in chess, Abhimanyu Mishra from India, and I guess that he was 12 and some months.
And what age is he now?
It was, I think that's less than a year ago, a few months ago. Okay. So he is about still 13 max.
Yeah. So we will. But
maybe Bartosz Boniecki will know about that. So Bartosz, you can write down what age is Abhimanyu right now, if I pronounce it well. The round will start in 1 minute. After maybe 1 extra minute, we'll see the study and the games. We can now move to another study. Where Rupna has invited us, the fourth one. Once again, if we have a time, I would like to thank you, leaddraughts.org, for the support of this event, of this friendly match between Poland and Netherlands, where Netherlands took the lead, 33-27. And now, after this round, there will be half of the match, because out of 8 rounds, 4 rounds will be played. And like Bartosz says, once he was becoming the GM, His age was 12 years and 4 months and 25 days, and now he is 13. He's born in 2009. Amazing.
Yes, it's hard to imagine that someone who was born in 2009 can already be a grandmaster.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. For my feeling, 2009 is just a few years ago, so
It is.
maybe I'm getting old.
Okay, we have already the study.
Yes, and some moves.
Absolutely quick work. Jakub Stacewicz, we chose the weak squad, but luckily you are playing tomorrow and we'll have the greatest possible squad. They are not young, we are old. This is also the point of view from fan Klapeczek Kasi. That's right.
Yes, again, interesting opening with Simon and Karel. So that will be again nice fight. Let's see, Natalia and Michiel.
We had the same opening from the other side, yeah?
Yes, a little bit different variation, but still interesting. Attacking versus surrounding. Matteo, his
wow.
he likes to play actually, but now Matteo is white.
Okay. Oh, but we don't have the Bonner one. That's the simpler.
Yes. Maybe still Bonner at some point.
This guy is amazing, just like he wants to attack all the time and have the tension in the game.
Yeah. We will see.
Natalia z Machielem, ten sam debiut w trochę innym wariancie, po zmianie koloru, tymczasem cały czas ogień ze strony Mateo Boksuma z Sebastianem Wieczorkiem, od razu w pozycję klinową, a teraz oglądamy partię Flair z Kubą Gazdą.
Also non-opening and opening variant which has been known for a lot of years, but it's coming back every now and then.
Arleta Flisikowska is now predicting after calculations, and she is the treasurer of Polish Drafts Federation, that Poland will win 14-6. Okay, fingers crossed for that from Polish side.
Yes, I hope there was not a mistake in the calculation. We will see.
Of course, we have to all remember this is the friendly match, and the most important fact is the participation, the playing against other country, and also it's the way of practice, it's the way of knowing new people from other countries, and it's great advantage of drafts that you can visit the worlds and meet many interesting people all around the world that are playing drafts, and it's absolutely amazing profit of being the drafts player. And now we have the game between Bogdanito and Emre. Bogdan Bańkowski versus Emre Hegeman.
Very aggressive by white with the 35-30 is the opening.
Bogdan, all the games, is playing 35-30s for a half an year or something, or even more, because I explained that yesterday. We've had many streams of Ivan Antonenko on my channel, and he says that the best way to have the sharp game and the tension is to play the first move 35-30, despite the fact that Karol Cichocki has beat him during the World Championship Rapid, as I remember it well. But Bogdan, during Polish Championship, started all the games that way, and after losing first games, he started to win it because of his aggression.
Very nice. So Emre could have been prepared, but he has already been thinking for 2 minutes, so maybe he didn't know. Maybe not. Also, it sounds like a story from Jonas van der Wal, because he also played very aggressively. And one Dutch championship, he opened every game with 35-30 or is black 26-21. How
do you call this opening in Netherlands?
We don't have specific name, I think.
Because the promoter
Agafonov.
Agafonov system, mostly we call that in Poland, because Agafonov was one of the biggest promoters of the game in Poland during the 70s or 80s, with Maria Moldenhauer Frey and her husband Romuald Frey.
All right. Yes, and he also lived in Poland, or Or just visited and came?
He came, visited, but I don't have the knowledge if he lived, actually. But many times he was here in the Polish events organized by Mr. and Miss Frey. Łukasz says that Karol, Piechocki, Sebastian Wieczorek, Marta, Kuba Gazda and Kasia will win and will be 13-7 to Poland. Okay.
Good.
Simple math, according to what they say.
Interesting position. We will see. Then the first girls again, Marie Hubbard and Kasia Stanchuk.
Oh, they like once again similar opening, yeah?
Yes. They inspire each other. It's good.
But once again, Kasia did not choose the Bonner variations in the opening.
But still, anything can happen here. Nice starting position for an interesting game. 36-20, 31-26. Different opening we haven't seen so far. But also this is interesting by Black, this move. It has been known. And now there's this little problem for White to solve. This is possible way to deal with it indeed. Okay, can still be interesting also.
Still white pieces get more temps in the classic position like in the previous game, and maybe it will be not the best idea of Krzysztof Kortas.
We will see. But still a stable position. Now White does the counter attack. He's inspired by Black also.
Oh, wow.
This can lead to a nice picture. Maybe not go to 17.
Even to go further, yeah. Interesting, yeah.
Yes. Then board 9, Oksana Strączenka and Oksana Lukumska.
I guess that Ola Łukomska has to improve something because probably she lost all the games. So it's time to...
Well, then it's a good training for her. As long as she analyzes and tries to find what goes wrong, she can learn a lot. Yeah. Maybe losing games is even better in practice matches.
That's right. All the players have to remember that the practice is the most important. And the result is secondary thing.
Yes.
Because we need to know what to improve. Powiem to po polsku, pamiętajmy o tym. To jest mecz towarzyski, który ma przede wszystkim na względzie pokazać, jakie dziedziny trzeba rozwijać, nad czym pracować. A rzeczą drugorzędną jest wynik, ale na ten wynik zawsze liczymy, patrzymy. Tak jak dialog Kuby Stacewicza z Łukaszem chociażby na czacie. Ja chcę, żebyśmy wszyscy tym wynikiem żyli, no i żebyśmy próbowali zachęcać tych naszych zawodników do osiągania jak najlepszych wyników, no i zaliczenia dobrej zdobyczy punktowej w meczu z, jakby nie było, jedną z najsilniejszych nacji na świecie, czyli Holandią.
This is a nice move actually, because now Black is threatening with the 2-4-3.
So it has happened in the game, okay.
Yes. And because of this open field, it's possible. If I was thinking, would be nice if White maybe develops like this, and now you can see what can be the difference actually.
Yeah. Very risky moving 44.
Yeah.
So now the only idea maybe is to sacrifice a piece for White.
Yeah, or this maybe, I don't know.
Maybe after this exchange 2025 will be working. Oh no, it won't be working.
Yeah, after this can also be this very strong.
Yeah, absolutely. This is winning already.
Yeah. And after this, maybe also 17-21.
Or 22 as well.
Yeah, still this piece on 44 is a weak field. Yeah. All right. So it looks good.
She attacked to 32, Sasha.
Okay. We'll see.
So now interesting position, and we're going to the 10th game between Kasia Pisarska and Julia Wincarowska.
Okay, some not normal variation. 32-27 is also not the most normal move. It's 32-28 here. To get actually a nice position for White after this move. But now the position is a bit more equal. Both players have developed this piece. It will be long moment of long phase of building position. We'll come back later.
And we can now go back to the first games.
Yeah.
This is how the game between Simon and Karol went. And did he take the 4 o'clock? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks actually promising for white, but black is in time to escape this exchange. And this is the current position. White will try to attack the piece, maybe, but
it looks like black pieces will be able to defend and maybe occupy the center squares.
Yeah, it can still be interesting in the future.
We have to wait till the tension comes back to the position. And what is going on here between Machiel and Natalia?
Yeah, 13-19. That's a bit of a pity. I would love to see maybe here 16-21 if it's possible, and then to 26 and some surrounding. This is also possible.
Natalia takes the semi 4 o'clock.
Yeah, now black has to think about this move 29-23. Do I want to allow it? Do I not want it? And after this, we can see maybe the move that we saw on the other board, 29-24. I don't know, maybe. Or at a later stage. Also, Nadir is here to exchange forward, I guess. And after this, some funny combination.
Oh, both ways.
Yeah.
Really funny.
Like this.
Ciekawa dwuwariantowa kombinacja. Powiem wam, że chyba nawet nie widziałem takiej idei. W jedną, w drugą stronę przechodzi. Bardzo ciekawie.
Yeah, so it looks more active for white, actually. Then let's see. Still many pieces on the board here. Can be very interesting still. Looks dangerous for black, but
yeah, really dangerous for black. So it's interesting why Sebastian Wieczorek is choosing such variations. So that's okay. A sharp for both sides with the tension, but one not precious move, and the position will be horrible.
Yeah, the next move for black will probably have to be like this to the center. This. Now white can already exchange like this and this one.
We're developing the 5.
Yes, exactly. So at the moment, it's not the best move. So that's why black is it is possible for black to play like this, to keep some tensions on the board. We will see.
Mateo had 8 minutes almost, and 10 minutes Sebastian Wieczorek, and now the game of Marta Bankowska, who won the first game against Louise.
Yeah, really interesting position also. 1923 to remove this piece, not to allow white exchange. It's a good move, I guess. Maybe white should have gone already here. But can still, a lot can happen. Not clear yet. So this game, long building phase. Yeah, interesting decision, 34-29.
Maybe this can be a good moment for Kuba Gazda, because it looks, after this move, 34, with really good work in 4 o'clock. As a promise.
Yeah, there are no pieces on this diagonal, so it's 4 black pieces against, well, 6 white ones. Plus also the piece on 36 is quite nicely
limiting possibilities of white pieces.
Exactly. Yeah. So we savor probably to go 32-28. I think. We will see. Then the aggressive Bogdan, at least on the draft board here. Let's see.
Hello, Michał Janicki. Nice competition. I was in the team Polish that beat Dutch team 10 times 10. Whoa. What was the match and how it was played? And when? Because I don't even know and remember such a match.
Now this position looks dangerous already for white, because black is threatening to go 1722, for example, after this move. And to remove this piece, 1823.
Tutaj Bogdan w tarapatach, niemałych tarapatach. Problem z Bogdan.
If you want to escape like this, you simply lose piece 27, I think.
So only move is to play to
21.
Here even is not working.
Black can go even to 36, which is very strong. Yeah, maybe this only move 28, 22. But it can be playable indeed. Yeah.
Okay, in Estonia in 2004, Michał played a draw with Jasper Lemen, Przemek Osobucki played a draw on the second board, and third board was won for Poland, but Michał does not remember the names. You know, beating Netherlands is like beating Germany for us in football. It happens once in a history, and everyone should remember all the squads and all the personal results. A big thing.
1823 here is
There was a
by Stanchuk. It's quite early in this Rosenberg. Usually black wants to wait as long as possible with this move. You first play this, even this, and this maybe.
Because there was the 33 move even with the...
Already? Yeah, that works like a good combination indeed.
Yeah, could be with advantage for white.
Yeah. Black has to take somehow, and then white takes 4 pieces. But let's see what happens in the game. Well, I guess white can still defend.
Kartofel just subscribed. Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you very much. No i już Kartofel pokazany jako nowy subskrybencik na dole na pasku.
Yeah, here black defends this piece because after this 1 for 2, you always have this counter 1 for 2. Still a bit dangerous for black, maybe.
But there is sacrifice and 37-32 there. So probably now Kasia would have to change 2 for 3.
Like that. I see. Yeah, this is actually a surprising idea.
Yeah, this sacrifice and this move. Very interesting one.
Yeah. And now to take back the piece like that, and then to win the piece on 39 later.
Once again, black pieces would have to sacrifice 22 to 28.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
That's something you can see is when you attack, but most of your pieces are on the back rows, then it can be dangerous. It's like sending a few soldiers to the front without really defending them, and can be dangerous. Here we were in an interesting game indeed between Christoph and Lisa. Now black again goes here. And now there's some exchange. Okay, this may be a pity, but what to do?
20 minutes of the second leg of this day have been already played, and do you still hold your predictions of 13-7?
Yeah, it's still possible. I think here white is defending. And there's a small combination. That's nicely seen by black. Noticed.
Really hidden one.
Yeah. You think there's only the 2 for 2, but then Black gives
Surprise.
no.
Ładna kombinacja ze strony Oli Łukomskiej. Z szansami teraz na zwycięstwo. Oh. She played that?
Yeah, apparently. White
And
built
let her king catch?
yeah,
Because-
capture
because-
information.
Oj.
Now suddenly white is a bit better again.
Yeah. Once again, Ola Łukomska had a winning position yesterday, she lost. So I hope for her that she will get the first points in this match.
Yeah, she deserves at least a draw here, and also the position shouldn't be losing. Okay, here also still open position, not much to say. Even only that Kasia 05, which is Katarzyna Pisarska,
Kasia Pisarska.
has only 1 minute left, so that's a bit worrying.
That's a problem. It was a problem with the first game. Kasia has to play much faster.
Not good move.
There can also be a pressure on the players because, you know, we rotate the squad a little bit more than you, and maybe your players can use to the time and control of the time management, etc. And meanwhile, our players, for example, Kasia is playing for the first time today. And after losing the first one, maybe she absolutely wants to... What is going on here? Maybe she absolutely wants to not to lose the second one. She's thinking a lot. To jest ta Ola, co wygrała Kasi mistrzostwo? Tak, zgadza się. Dokładnie. Co tu Karol wymyślił? What has happened here?
Yeah, this is the game between Simon and Karol. We left here where we thought Black can probably defend his piece, but apparently maybe this move 11-17 was already a bit not so precise, because now there is really the threat of attacking. Maybe
going to 27 was too fast.
Yeah, I'm thinking
just playing to 8 looks like promising.
Yeah, perhaps, and then to defend and wait till white cannot construct this formation anymore.
That's
and
right.
And then go to 27. Yes, because this doesn't look very good for black. Black will take back the piece with interesting piece on 38, but white will be able to break through whenever he wants.
Actually, this is the position right now, yeah?
Yeah.
It looks like Simon Harmsma can make a win for his birthday against Karol Cichocki, the Polish champion. He has the chances.
Yes, but not clear position, because the piece on 38 can also be strong. White goes here to build a formation. Black will go to king.
Nasz Karol Cichocki, słuchajcie, według komputera ma trudną sytuację z Simonem Harmsmą. Ciekawe, jak to się potoczy. Na tych pierwszych deskach coś tracimy punkty, niestety w dniu dzisiejszym. Wczoraj zdobywaliśmy, a dzisiaj tracimy.
Okay, we see no exchanges from Natalia. We see aggressive plan, but this might help black more, because there's no way white could pressure this piece on 28. But still, position, hard to say, because this doesn't look pretty for white. But white has a lot of tempos and center. We'll see.
I still think that this position requires really precise play from black side.
Yeah. No, for sure. White is going to develop at some point, 47, 42. So, yeah, better for white, definitely. And now also Natalia has time. 6 minutes.
2 minutes advantage.
Okay, we are back with the game, Matteo and
the crazy guys.
Yes.
So young and so crazy.
Yeah, it's good.
Actually, yes. But also, Ivan told many times on the streams what is the true, in my opinion. You have to play aggressive because then you lose and you learn. And this is the only way to learn. And also he mentioned Ruleboomstra that when he was younger, he played really aggressively and lost many games, yeah, but then he learned how to play it. And finally he is the world champion.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, still very interesting position. If black can escape some point with 1722, it can be better for black, but
what about exchange 38 to 33?
Yeah, exactly, to block everything. With a bit of a funny
and was played already by Mateo.
All right. Yeah, a bit
Looks
of a funny
like
construction.
Mateo has an advantage.
Yes, advantage, but black, with this short wing lock, there are always many combinations. So,
and with not many pieces on the left side of the board, it's not easy.
Yeah, we will see.
Martina is surprised that we don't have many viewers from the Netherlands. What can be the reason for that?
Still too little of advertisement. I was very late also with a post on Facebook. So it's also
We can always get better in promotion, advertising the events, but I think that all the people want to be present when the final results are decided. So I think that during the last day of the match, if the result will be close for one team to another, then maybe we'll have the record of the viewers. And right now we are just the connoisseurs of this sport, and we can just eat pizza like Bartosz Maniecki showed in the emoji. What is going on in this game between Marta Bańkowska playing with black pieces? Maybe some possibilities of gather the maximum amount of points today for Marta.
Yeah, it looks a good position for black. White is trying to surround a little bit, has a lot of pieces on the right side, but yeah, black is just very strong, can always play 11, 17, 6, 11, 4, 2, 14. And then there's a very strong block in the center to play with. And it only gets stronger and stronger.
Marta gra bardzo solidnie. To jest jeden z konkretniejszych i porządniejszych dzisiaj punktów naszej reprezentacji. Marta is absolutely solid. She plays decent today and she is one of the stronger points of our team.
Here we see already results.
Kuba won over Flair. So congratulations to Kuba Gazda.
Yes, this is a good strategic win because hurting white with the open field on 49.
And right now Poland leads 3-1 because also Łukomska, Czumaczenko, they played a draw.
Right. Yeah, so in the end, yes, he got the result. Oksana Łukomska. She could even win in the middle, but draw still.
It's great that she has the first point. So what has happened here? The combination?
Yes, in the end the combination, but this position was already strategically losing. Without the piece on 49, white cannot go anywhere.
The 4 o'clock is absolutely devastating the white's position.
Yeah. And just freezing out here with a small combination.
Okay.
Nicely played.
Okay, 2 games are done. Poland leads 3-1.
Yes, but Bogdan has not found the move 28-22.
So he is in trouble.
I think so. But you never know. This piece has to be there, but it's maybe the only weakness in white's position.
And 1 minute only on Emre's clock.
Indeed. So nothing is decided yet.
No tutaj duże napięcie, mniej niż minuta na zegarze Emre, więc to daje nadzieję Bogdanowi. Co w partii Kasi? No tutaj liczymy na duże, hojne datki ze strony fana klepaczek Kasi, który już bardzo hojnie wsparł fundusz zbierania na Ukrainę w czasie symultany z Natalią Sadowską, więc już pomijając fakt, że jest wspierającym donatorem tutaj cały czas, no to fan klepaczek Kasi tutaj rządzi, krótko mówiąc. Ale zawsze liczymy na więcej, skromnie. What is going on here?
Yeah, interesting game actually.
All the games are totally interesting.
Yes. I'm trying to see if white can do anything, but it's not easy to see. Because this will never work because black has the counter combination. But still the tension stays on the board here.
No, almost. No casual games. Everywhere exactly. Something nice happens.
Yeah, here we are again with Krzysztof and Lisa. Goes to classics, but black has two wings in control now, so
that's better.
Chances. I don't like this move so much, or maybe it's actually very strong.
Actually, it's winning.
It's a combination that's being forced now, but it's not being taken. 13-18 looks very strong.
Yeah. Krzysiu wpadł na wymuszoną kombinację, która była wygrywająca, ale nie zrobiła jej Liza.
Well, maybe this is still strong, but...
Yeah, it is. But not that strong as the combination.
Yes, exactly. It would have been decisive immediately.
So,
okay, this is the game that finished in a draw. We already knew that.
Yeah. So Lisa did not have the luck against Arleta because even in the end game she had a possibility of winning one of the games after having the lost position because many changes in the end game, but she lost on time. But today she really proves the great skills, beating. Kasia has troubles. Beating. Oh, because Julia won this game already.
Yes, it's already finished. Yes. Yeah, this is also interesting positions. What happens when the pieces are opposite each other? Here it's better for black because the piece on 45 is behind.
Arleta, jaki remis? No przecież tam atakowała ci, jeżeli grała białymi to 33-28, jeżeli czarnymi to 18-23 w tamtej pozycji, przynajmniej która została na koniec na draughts. Chyba, że była jakaś inna pozycja, coś się źle skopsało.
Yeah, Lisa moved in between now, so looks good.
Still winning for black.
Yeah. The score is now 3-3, maybe, or 2-2.
The score is now 3-3, and Krzysiu Cortez will not have a good day because probably he will lose the second game of the day. And Lisa really proves great playing.
I'm back at the first board with the interesting position between Simon and Karol. Simon now sacrificed 25-20 and 24-19, which is good because then he can always go to square 10.
It's not an easy thing to do to beat Karol Cichocki, especially on the lead drafts, where he plays really strong. And it looks that Simon will have his birthday gift from Karol.
Yes, maybe there's even some combination here, but I don't know if it's... He has to check if it's a good one. I don't see the good one. I see something like this. And you take
the king
4,
is got immediately.
But you will lose your king. So still some work. And like in the previous game, some end game and many.
You know what move is showed by the computer? 47-41 is a winning one.
Well, this is very strange.
Yeah, this is not the move for the human.
Exactly. We will see what Simon finds.
Okay, he has 1 minute 48 seconds and only 20 seconds on the clock of Karol.
Yeah, so looks promising for white still, but we will see.
Do we have more results of this round already? Still 3-3. Ciągle 3-3 na tacy, ale no widzieliśmy, że ciężka sytuacja u Karola Cichockiego, ciężka sytuacja u Krzysia Corteza, nazwanego Cortezem przez fanek klepeczek Kasi na czacie. No to nie zwiastuje nam dobrze. Raczej wyniki, które tutaj przewidywała Arleta 13-7, czy tam nawet lepiej, ciężko, żeby się zrealizowały. No niestety, słuchajcie, pachnie drugim zwycięstwem w pojedynczej rundzie reprezentacji Holandii.
This looks like dangerous position for Black. Also with very little time, 7 seconds only, so Natalia has also chances to
Okay. Natalia with the chances to revenge for the first round.
Yeah.
Dobrze by było, żeby Natalia ugrała Machiela w tej partii. Jest na to duża szansa, bo pozycja jest iście solidna. Czasu mało. Machiel tylko 10 sekund, Natalia minuta 30. No i ta pozycja wygląda naprawdę obiecująco. Całe centrum pod kontrolą polskiej zawodniczki. And Machiel only 20 seconds.
Yes, this will be very hard to defend. Can now go to 17. Okay, maybe check the other game. It looked good for white, but maybe black can find some combination possibilities. Now breaking like this. Position is a bit easier now, but still very good for white, I think.
It looks like losing already for black.
Yeah, it's threatening this 2-4-2.
Amazing it will be if Mateo Boxon will get a 4th win in a row, and Simon Herbsmal already won over Karol Cichocki, and Bogdan Bańkowski won over Emre Hageman. So it's 5-5.
That's surprising from the position. Yeah.
5-5. Bogdan, congrats. And Simon, congrats with beating Karol.
Yeah, let's maybe quickly go to them. This looks still winning for Mateo also, even though
MKOLAJJANP 1991. 9
so
zł
Simon found
99
another
groszy.
way,
Pozdrawiam.
and now the combination.
Oh.
Yeah, the same idea, but now without getting caught.
Mikołaj, dziękuję Ci ogromnie za donajcika. Nie dość, że jeszcze wjechał ze wsparciem arcymistrza w dniu wczorajszym, to dzisiaj jeszcze sypie donajtami. Pozdrowienia wielkie. Już jesteś wymieniony jako wspierający kanał w filmie, który pokaże się jutro jako publiczny. Jutro czy pojutrze? Dzisiaj mamy wtorek, to pojutrze. A który już odnalazł na kanale Bartek Maniecki. Jest Bogdanito z nami, dzięki. No, nie było spodziewane w tej partii, Bogdanito, że się tutaj obudzisz. What has happened here? Oh, the Oh, there is a combination.
There is now.
Wow.
I'm trying to see what exactly.
Wow.
But Emre missed.
Emre missed it, yeah. But what was the combination for Emre here? Wow.
I see something. Is it like this and then 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very special idea actually.
Wow.
Tak.
Yeah.
And looks like black is not getting much, but all the pieces are now
Double shot that way. Amazing.
In the right place.
Widzisz, Bogdan, jak mogłeś przegrać efektownie? Wow.
Yeah. Yes, this is something Emre now learns, that sometimes most beautiful combinations are the ones that you don't see.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to find.
He had 15 seconds, just enough time to find it. Yeah.
maybe. He tried something like this, but
that was losing.
Now it's losing. Yeah. Well, Bogdan was gifted the 2 points after his aggressive play. It's also good.
That's what I wanted to mention, that it's worth to play aggressively, because then you sometimes get a gift. Natalia played the draw to Machiel.
Okay. It looked promising.
So it's not good for the Polish team.
And here, Marie Hubbard is looking to get revenge because she won a piece now, I think. But...
Zła wiadomość dla fana klepeczek Kasi. Oh, it's a draw.
It's a draw, okay. Yeah.
So Kasia could win.
Here
Kasia
it still
could
looks
lose.
winning. But not after this move. You have to attack. So Kasia just escaped there. But it's good for the
So it's
fun.
7-7 now, and 3 games are played, but not the games that could let Poland win this round.
Okay.
More possible that it will be for the Netherlands, and the 2 points are on the account of Netherlands because Lisa Scholtens beats Krzysztof Kortas once again. Krzysztof Kortas lost 2 games to Lisa. Okay, and it's 10-8 because we have another draw between Mateo Boxu and Sebastian Wieczorek.
Aha! Yeah, it looked like Mateo was going for his 4th win. But
Yeah, the
something
first
happened.
point that Mateo lost in absolutely winning position. What has happened here?
Yeah, somehow black came to the king. It's hard to see from here, but
1 piece more, straight away to a king. What has happened?
yes, just yeah, now it's a little bit awkward maybe with this move, but in time trouble, everything can happen.
Wow. Still winning.
Well, still looks winning, yeah. But then now the piece goes to second king. And
Yeah,
then...
now it's wrong.
Okay, well, good fight from
Wow, quite lucky. And last game of Marta Bańkowska against Louise Habert. And
yeah,
Marta has to win to save the draw for Poland.
Yeah, let's see.
Sylvie,
Quickly
fingers
go to
crossed
the
for you.
position. Yeah, that's where we are now. It looks very strong for black.
10 seconds on Marta's clock. The computer says it's equal.
Okay, that's interesting. Yes, white can still exchange.
Marta Bańkowska w partii, która może uratować remis Polakom w tej rundzie. Na pewno przegramy dzisiejszy dzień, ale jutro wchodzi do gry Kuba Stacewicz i wszystkie losy się odmienią, słuchajcie. Szkoda tej partii Natalii Sadowskiej z Machielem, bo ona była prawdopodobnie do wygrania. Ale tutaj wiele rzeczy się zmienia. Okay, small advantage of Marta.
Maybe not go to the center, otherwise...
Oh, it's
now
losing.
40,
It's losing
now
after this forcing.
45. It's very strong.
Marta zagrała przegrywający ruch
Yes,
i Marie go robi. There is a threat to for 2 and she cannot avoid that.
Yes.
Marta, what are you doing?
Well, again, in time trouble, it seemed like the most logical move to get to squares 27 again. But...
Adrian Damczyk, dziękuję Ci bardzo za suba. Marta, co Ty żeś odwaliła? No kurczę, taka szkoda. No. It looks like 12-8 if Marie plays that well. And then the prediction of Bartosz Maniecki will be completed. Bartosz. You cannot predict that way.
So indeed, Louise takes a small combination to square 10.
And now black pieces cannot attack even to 32. Just loses immediately. It's over. Like over.
Yes, if you go, then 38-33, right? Yeah. He has already played, and she has 40 seconds, so it should be enough.
Smuteczek, Natalia. No smuteczek. No 3-1 w plecy z Machielem.
Maybe now sacrifice and go to 5. Maybe it's also not necessary.
Chyba zmęczenie bierze polską reprezentację. Pierwszy dzień całkiem ładnie, drugi już gorzej. I think that Polish team is too exhausted after yesterday. They play too much. 2 hours of playing a day. It's absolutely exhausting.
Yes, they should go to bed directly after the game to be
and not
strong.
Celebrate the drawing.
Yes.
Okay,
maybe there is still chance for black. Goes to king.
So only hope is that Louise will make some blunder in this position.
Or forget about that time, but it shouldn't be. White can just go to the second king and...
Damian, nie liczą się wyniki, tylko to, co stało na planszy. No rzeczywiście, że tak. Oczywiście, że tak. Biorąc pod uwagę to, co stało na planszy, to jesteś mistrzynią świata kobiet 2021. No cóż, nie? Dzień otwarcia, dzień wszystko i 2 dni o honor. Yeah, we have the tradition in Poland, especially when we play football, yeah, like tournaments like World Cup, etc., that we have 3 matches. The first one is the opening game, the second one is the to be or not to be game, and third one is the honor game, yeah, just to save our honor. So it looks like we have the same scenario because we had the opening game, now to be in the match game, and the last one and actually 2 games to save our honor. But this position looks absolutely winning for white.
Yes, but you still have to win. And remember that after today, there are still 4 rounds to be played, so Poland can still come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Louisa still has to win somehow.
4-2, czyli typowa wygrana końcówka, natomiast faktycznie trzeba to wykończyć, mając 18 sekund na czasie. Spokojnie, jeszcze 2 dni jest czas nadrobić. Arleta wejdzie do gry, złapie dużo punktów i będziemy cisnąć. Tak jak Arleta wczoraj 3-1 chyba do przodu, więc bilans dodatni. Oh, there is a catch. The loop for the king with sacrificing
right now. Yeah,
right now.
Just to go here and then to
no,
take...
Louis finds it and it's over, guys. Netherlands wins the second round of the day, the second leg, 12-8, just like Bartosz Mański predicted. And today, the total result of the day is 25-15, 10 points of advantage for the Netherlands, for the Dutch team, and it's a huge day.
Yes, yeah. Very strong performance, I think, overall by the team. Like on all the boards, I think players played good matches. Maybe only Emre is a bit disappointed, but for the rest, yeah, good.
I upload the results to the website. Do you want to take a look at some games?
Yes, I will quickly see what's there.
The results are already published. Capson robi za wszystkie. Oczywiście, że tak. Jakub Stacewicz, myślę, że jak wejdzie na tę jedną rundę, to co najmniej z 14 punktów urwie. No nie ma wyjścia, Kepso, liczymy na ciebie. No zadaniowiec, jesteś taki, no nie wiem. Kto tam jest zadaniowiec teraz? Szymański?
Yeah, so indeed we missed...
U Czesia nikt nie liczy.
At this moment where Karol was going too fast to 27 and just had to defend slowly like this.
Karol was too fast, too furious.
Yes, indeed. But still the position here is very unclear. Like also you can see from the computer evaluation, here it's already again more or less equal. But very hard to play. Apparently this is a good move, and white can do nothing. After this you go here.
Another not human move to make.
Yeah. I think Natalia had the big advantage, but maybe not missed something. Yes, with Matteo, of course, there was should have been another win for the Netherlands.
It could have been even worse for Poland. That's right.
Yeah, so I think Matteo, of course, is happy with 7 points from 3 games, but he will be angry that he didn't win this game. Disappointed.
Anyway, beating Karol Cichowski is a great success in my opinion, and beating Sebastian Wieczorek twice would be a great, by 12 years old, but still.
Yes, it's very strong.
He's absolutely strong, and in my opinion, he's showing the best performance from the entire match so far.
Yeah, 7 points. I think he's the top. He's the leader, right, in points.
We can check that already. Who is the best player? And the best player is standings of players. No, Julia Bincarowska, 8 points.
Okay. We kind of lost sight of that, but yes.
Yeah, Julia Bincarowska is the first one to point for the Dutch team, 8 out of 8. Second place, Simon Harmsma, 7 out of 8. And third place, Mateo Boksun, 7 out of 8. And Chumachenko Aleksandra, Sasha, 6 out of 8. And the best Polish player is Bogdan Bańkowski, 6 out of 8. And then Flisikowska Arleta, 4 out of 4. So Arleta won 2 games yesterday.
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't notice it. So Arleta will be the one pointing to tomorrow, I guess, or maybe the day after. And then we have a few guys with the 4 points, like Krzysztof Korta, Sebastian Wieczorek, and Machiel Wejstra. Piotr, thank you very much for the subscription. Dziękuję Ci bardzo za subika. No i wjeżdżasz już widoczny na listwie na dole. No, będzie się, słuchajcie, działo. Wouter, are you satisfied with the performance of Dutch team?
Yeah, absolutely. 13-7 and 12-8. I cannot be unsatisfied with that. No, yeah, really good show.
I Anton, hi all, Iwan tu. Czas zastosować wojskową, warcabową tajemnicę, diasporę ukraińską. No, chyba trzeba. Chyba na pewno trzeba. You're still looking at some moments of the games?
Yes, just quickly. The last game where Louise gained the 11th and 12th point of the Netherlands in a heroic fight here, but it looked a bit dangerous for her with these strange pieces. But after the mistake of Marta, they became suddenly very dangerous. That's what can happen in these quick games.
All the results decided on short time. You can see. So the time management absolutely has to be on the better level, because mistakes done when you are out of time are the things that you can, of course, improve in your gaming level. And definitely Emre has to practice shots and combinations, because that was so easy to find. But if this combination had been played, it would be the best point of the match, I guess.
Yes, in all the newspapers and websites, and it should be everywhere.
To find something like that in 15 seconds. It would be amazing. Can you show that once again, the viewers?
Yes, for sure.
Kombinacja, która mogła mieć miejsce ze strony przeciwnika Bogdana. Niesamowita, przepiękna. To by był naprawdę, to by była wisienka na torcie całego meczu. Takie podwójne uderzenie, znalezione w 15 sekund. To było coś niesamowitego. No, zmiany będą robione, Krzysztof. Rezerwowi mam nadzieję, że uczynią cuda. Wśród nich już jutro Kuba Stacewicz, gwiazda polskiej piłki. Przepraszam, warcabów. Absolutnie gwiazda. Amazing shot, amazing combination.
Yeah. Creating the stopping piece here. We call it stopping piece for the king. Because it has to stop now at the square 18.
Siemanko, Tomasz Brocki, cześć. Gdyby znalazł kombinację, to byśmy dopiero mieli podejrzenia. No niewykluczone. Po meczu się okaże, że zgodność ruchów Kuby z King's Rowem 100%. No to by było. Okay, any other games to see? Or just sum up today's games?
Yeah, I think we can sum up. And I'm proud also of the Dutch girls that fought back in the second half against Katarzyna Stanczuk and Marta Bańkowska, who are already very experienced and very strong players. So it's nice that the Dutch girls now also get some points against them.
Now you can take a look at the results of the 4th rounds of the tournament. And as you can see on the first board, Karol Cichocki lost 3-1 today to Simon Harmsma. On the second board, the same result. Natalia Sadowska lost a mini match to Machiel Wejstra 3-1. And the same result, 3-1 on the third board. Mateo Boxum could have 4-0, but finally it is 3-1 for the young Dutch player. Louise Gabert against Marta Bańkowska 2-2, the draw in mini match. Kuba Gazda, Fle Kruijsmulder. What was the result in the first game? I don't remember already.
I think it was a draw.
It was a draw. So Kuba wins. Yeah, Kuba wins 3-1 the mini match. Bogdan Bańkowski, Emre Hageman. They play a draw 2-2. Marie Haberts against Kasia Stańczuk. Kasia wins 3-1. Krzysztof Kortas loses 2 games to Lisa Scholtens. 4-0 for Lisa. And Sasha Chumachenko plays a draw against Alexandra Łukomska, and Julia Bincarowska on the 10th board wins against Kasia Pisarska 4-0, and Julia Bincarowska now has the maximum possible number of points, 8 out of 8, and she is single leader of the Dutch team. If we go to the results standings between our two teams, it's 6 big points to 2 big points for Poland, because today 2 rounds have been won by the Netherlands, and they have 45 small points to 35 small points of Poland. How can we sum up today's games, Wouter?
I think very, very interesting games, and everyone who was playing was certainly enjoying playing also and trying their best, and they have treated the viewers in very nice games. And yes, today the Netherlands won, but I think it doesn't predict anything for tomorrow and the day after. Poland can still come back.
I have to correct myself. Bogdan Bańkowski won against Emre 3-1. You say on the chat. Okay, pardon, Bogdan. So yes, you are the best player so far from Polish team, because you have 6 out of 8 points. Like Wouter said, everything can happen. We still have the second half of the match. Everything can happen. Aruleta wants me to show the pairing from the next day. Tomorrow, my guest will be Jan Groenendijk, another Dutch Grandmaster International, in his debut on this channel. So it will be absolutely interesting, just like interesting was inviting and hosting here Wouter Sipma, the finalist of last World Championship in Tallinn. You finished at which place? I don't remember.
6th.
6th.
Yeah.
Okay, 6th player in the world was our guest today. Now you can see the pairing for the next day. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Karol Cichocki, Machiel Wajstra, Sebastian Wieczorek, Emre Hageman, Amadeusz Zybermoszak, Simon Harmsma, Jakub Gazda, Mateo Boxum. It will be interesting, because Kuba wanted to play against Mateo, and
good.
I think that now he has something to prove. Flair Krojszmulder against Bogdan Bańkowski. Maxim Chumachenko just subscribed. Thank you very much, Maxim. I guess that father of Sasha.
Probably. Yeah.
What then? Kasia Stańczuk against Lisa Scholtens. Krzysztof Kortas, Julia Bincarowska. Okay, Julia, who has 8 out of 8, plays against Krzysztof, who lost 2 games to Lisa today. So it will be interesting. Jakub Stacewicz, the Polish hope, against Louise Habert, and Aleksandra Łukomska against Marii Habert. Kasia Pisarska versus Aleksandra Chumachenko. It will be tomorrow. So I hope that all the viewers present today will be tomorrow visiting our stream, cheering for the beautiful games and for the beautiful drafts sport. Bogdan Bańkowski is asking you, Wouter, if we can take you for 1 round from the Dutch team to Poland, because it's not a colorful life for Poland.
I guess maybe I have to change my name a little bit, and then we can.
Yeah, but after all, your nick on the lead draft, Sympatichevski, is quite Polish. So
okay, already. Okay.
So we'll be okay.
I will think about it, yes.
Wouter, so I would like to really thank you for joining me, for taking this invitation to comment. Remember that Dutch players are doing it for free. They just want to support and promote draft sport, and everyone is free, and it is advised for you to go to the fan page of Wouter Sipma, which is Wouter Sipma the Damer, as I remember. On the Facebook, there you can follow Wouter, what is going on in his drafts live. And a lot is going on because, like he mentioned, he's the 6th player in the world. So, voter, it was a pleasure once again. I hope that you will be more active, like we said, on YouTube, and will be able to make some other cooperations and bring more content to our viewers. My bell is already ringing. I have a guest, so finally we can
Thank you too.
finish this stream. Thank you all, and see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye.